Hello everyone, my name is Micah and welcome back to Micah's coding class, the follow-up video of the brick game. Now today we're going to do a little bit as in the setup of the JavaScript, what we need to do, and then in the next video we're going to follow up such same as the next. So without any further ado, let's kick into it. So now I'm going to open a new file. And now I'm going to save that file, and then I'm going to call this script .js. So I'm going to go to our HTML file, and then right at the bottom I'm going to link it to I'm going to link our HTML to our JavaScript, which I've already done right here. And now let's kick into it. So now I'm gonna say documents dot add event listener DOM content loader, and then we put this in. And now let's begin the setup. Now we're gonna say const grid equal to documents dot querySeclector, and then we're gonna be selecting the class with the name of grid. We're gonna close this, and now we're gonna say let blocks equal to array dot from, and that's gonna be equal to document dot querySeclector, and then querySeclectorAll, and then we're going to be selecting for grid div. That's it. That means we're gonna be selecting for all the divs inside a div called grid. So now we're gonna say const score equal to documents dot querySeclector, and then we're gonna be looking for the ID of score, which is right here in our HTML file, score ID. Then we're done with that, and now we're going to say const b start, as in button start, equal to document dot querySeclector, and then we're gonna be looking for the ID of start, which is a button right over here. We created it in the last video right here. Okay, now let's continue. And now we're going to say const width equal to 10. Let's next random next let next random equal to 0, and let's timer ID, and then we're gonna leave it blank. And then the last let we need to call is dscore equal to 0. So now right here we're going to create a const for our random color variable. So we're going to say const color equal to, and now you can put any colors, names of any colors you want. Mine are orange, red, blue, gold, make sure I spell this well, because if you don't, it's going to read it as just no color. I can put this as green. Okay, now we're done with that. So now we need to create another variable for our blocks, which I'll be calling them by shape: L block, Z block, T block, and O block, and I block. So we're gonna say const L block equal to, and now we're going to determine the width and the height, the width and the position of this, if it changes, and if it doesn't, all that, this and that. 1, comma, width plus 1, comma, width times 2 plus 1, comma, 2. Now width plus 1. This value is for when it changes. Width plus 2. Put a comma. It plus 2. And now width times 2 plus 2. And now 2 more values. 1 width plus 1, comma, width times 2 plus 1, width times 2, and then the last value, width, comma, width times 2 times 2, comma, width times 2 plus 1, comma, and width times 2 plus 2. So that's it for the L tetramino, L block. So we're going to do the same for, not the same, it's going to be completely different for Z block, T block, and the rest. So this might take a while. So let's continue. Const T block equal to, let's start. Let's scroll down a bit. Now I'm gonna say 0 with 0 comma with 0 comma with plus 1 and comma with times 2 plus 1 and comma here. Guys, I think I'm in error. You're supposed to put commas everywhere here. Comma. Okay, we can continue now. Now with plus 1 with plus 2 with times 2 with times 2 plus 1, and that's that. Guys, this is not supposed to be T tetramino. T block is Z block. Sorry for the error. Now 0 comma with comma with plus 1 with times 2 plus 1. That's it. You put your comma over here. And now the last thing we need to do for the Z block, with plus 1 with plus 2 with times 2 with times 2 plus 1. So now we're done with the Z blocks. So now we're going to move to T blocks. You can just copy this Z block and edit it to be like T blocks. Now I can put this T blocks. And now this supposed to be 1. Yeah, with correct. With plus 1 correct. And this is supposed to be with plus 2. Here it's supposed to be 1. Here it's supposed to be 1. Here it's supposed to be width plus 1. Here width plus 2. And here is correct. Here it's supposed to be width. And here width plus 1. and here width plus 2, and here width times 2 plus 1, and here 1, here width, here width plus 1, here's width plus 1, and now is width times, and last is width times 2 plus 1. That's correct. Now the last thing we need is our O block and our I block. So the O block is not that hard. You can change this Z block to O block. So here is 0, correct? And here it's supposed to be 1. Here width, here width plus 1. Here also 0, 0. Here is width. No, here's 1. Here's width. And width. And here's plus 1. Okay, all this are the same. So you can just copy this. And that's it. Oh, these are supposed to be plus 1. Plus 1, not multiplied by 1. Plus 1. That's it. Okay, now we can move to our I block. You can just copy this. And this one's a bit tricky, so we're gonna copy the T block. So we're going to change this to I block, and we're gonna start editing. Width plus 1. Here's width times 2 plus 1. Times 2 plus 1. Here's width times 3 times 3 plus 1. Here is width at the starting. Width. Here's width plus 1. Here is width plus 2. Here is width plus 3. There's it plus 3. And now let's move to the bottom here. Here is 1. Here is width plus 1. Here's width times 2 plus 1. And here is width times 3 plus 1. And now the last one here is width. Here is width plus 1. And here is width plus 2. And this is width plus 3. So now we're done with all the blocks. We've covered L block, Z block, T block, O block, and I block. Now, one of the few things you need to do is to const all this block. We const all this block. I'm gonna say const the block equal to L block, Z block, T block, O block, O block, and I block. Okay guys, a good way to test this out if it's working, you can just console log the block and save. We'll move back here, refresh, open our inspector, and now we're gonna see array 5, and I see 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The reason why it's counting from 0 because JavaScript don't count just from 1, it counts from 0. So now let's continue. We can clear this out now. And we can continue. Now, a few things we need to do before the end of this video. Now I'm gonna say let random equal to math dot floor. That means it's never gonna reach the number. Math dot random, and then we're going to say time the blocks dot length, and the last three things that we need to do are a couple let current position equal to 4, and let current rotation equal to 0, and let current equal to d block random, and that will be equal to 0. So if we refresh, nothing happens. If you click on the start button, nothing's gonna happen. So, and that's the end of this video for today. So I hope you like, subscribe, watch out for part 3 if you want this brick game to be completed like the original, and hit the notification bell so if I post any videos you'll be the first to know. My name is Micah, and this was Micah's coding class. Thank you.